Welcome back to Tap Tech, where we break down the tech you're excited about and separate the hype from what's real. Today we're talking about the Mac Mini M5, Apple's next take on their compact desktop. If Apple gets this right, it could change what small desktops are capable of. The Mac Mini has always held a special place in Apple's lineup. It's small, quiet, efficient, and surprisingly powerful. As we move into the M5 generation, the question is, how far can that formula be pushed? Will it remain a niche machine or become a desktop powerhouse many users choose over bigger Macs? Let's begin with timing. According to leaks and rumors, the Mac Mini M5 is expected to arrive sometime between late 2025 and early 2026. Some industry insiders point to a November 2025 launch, aligning it with other Mac upgrades. Others argue the rollout may slip into early 2026. Either way, the window is close. One strong clue comes from broader Apple chip plans. The M5 chip rollout across Apple's Mac lineup is rumored to start in 2025, with the Mac Mini being one of the earlier desktop devices to receive it. Also, leaks suggest Apple might introduce Mac Mini M5 and M5 Pro models in parallel with new MacBook Pros. But what might the Mac Mini M5 bring under the hood? Based on industry speculation, here's what could change and what might stay familiar. First, the chip. The leap from M4 to M5 is expected to bring significant gains in both performance and efficiency. The M5 could be built on a more advanced process node, allowing more transistors, better power use, and higher clock speeds. The result: faster computation, faster rendering, and smoother multitasking. In practice, this means the Mac Mini M5 could handle heavier workflows like 8K video editing, real-time 3D rendering, AI tasks, and large-scale computation without turning into a loud, hot machine. For many users, that's what desktop power in a small box really means. Memory and storage are other key areas. The current Mac Mini M4 made improvements by raising base memory and offering modular SSD options. In the M5 version, expect higher base memory, perhaps 16 GB or more, and larger maximum configurations. Better SSD performance is also likely, with faster read/write speeds and more bandwidth to support heavy workloads. Connectivity upgrades are expected to follow. The Mac Mini M5 could adopt newer standards like Wi-Fi 7, which would give faster wireless speeds and more reliable connections, especially in dense networks. Thunderbolt or USB-C ports may see updates, perhaps Thunderbolt 5, to provide higher bandwidth for external displays, storage solutions, and peripherals. Display support is another interesting area. With more GPU power in the M5 chip, the Mac Mini might support more displays at higher resolutions. Imagine driving multiple 6K or 8K displays smoothly, or running virtual monitor setups without breaking a sweat. One thing that could remain unchanged is the external design. The Mac Mini has a compact, minimalist aluminum shell, which many users already love. Rumors don't strongly suggest major redesigns. Apple may keep the same form factor while focusing on internal upgrades. But small refinements like better thermal design, quieter operation, or updated port arrangement are possible. Thermals are crucial in a compact desktop. As Apple adds more power, managing heat becomes more challenging. The Mac Mini M5 will need efficient cooling, silent operation, and smart throttling to maintain performance under load. How well Apple balances power and thermals could make or break this model. Let's talk about software. The Mac Mini M5 will launch with macOS, expected version Tahoe or beyond, which should be optimized to take advantage of new hardware. Expect improved performance in Xcode, Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro, and other professional apps. Also, expect deeper integration with Apple's AI or machine learning features. Apple may expose APIs that let developers tap into the neural engine more easily, making apps smarter and more responsive. For many users, the value proposition matters. The Mac Mini has long been Apple's most affordable Mac in many regions. Rumors suggest that Apple might keep the base pricing close to current models, perhaps starting near $599, while pricing higher spec versions accordingly. The goal would be to make the M5 Mini attractive enough for new buyers without undercutting other Mac models. Of course, every device has trade-offs. The Mac Mini M5 may not match Mac Studio or Mac Pro in absolute top-tier performance or expansion. For users who need many PCIe slots or custom cooling, the Mini may still not suffice. Also, the price for top-tier configurations could get steep, depending on memory, storage, and GPU demands. Another risk is timing. If Apple delays its M5 Mac rollout or faces yield issues, the Mini's update might lag behind other Macs. Some reports already suggest earlier Macs may get M5 upgrades while desktops like the Mini wait until early 2026. That means buyers will have to weigh upgrading now versus waiting a little longer. Let's consider who this Mac Mini M5 will appeal to. If you're someone building a home studio, a compact workstation, or a media server, the M5 Mini could offer tremendous value. Developers doing local testing, creators editing on a compact rig, and small businesses wanting reliable Macs with small footprints will find this compelling. For pros who already use Mac Studios or Mac Pros, the Mini might serve as a secondary system, maybe for rendering, automation, or background tasks. It's small, efficient, and powerful enough to take on serious workloads. One more thing, Apple's track record with firmware updates. Historically, Apple supports its Macs for many years, adding features and optimizations over time. The Mac Mini M5 could get new capabilities well after launch, making it even more future-proof. Here's how I see the overall picture. The Mac Mini M5 is likely to retain the compact form Apple users love, while packing a more powerful chip, improved memory and storage, upgraded connectivity, better display support, and refined thermals. It won't necessarily be a revolution in external design, but internally it might feel like a new class of desktop. If Apple executes well, the Mac Mini M5 could be the sweet spot for many users, powerful, capable, quiet, and affordable. It's the kind of Mac that people carry forward through multiple generations. If you're looking for a desktop Mac that doesn't dominate your desk or demand constant upgrades, this could be it. That wraps up this overview of what we might expect from the Apple Mac Mini M5. If you liked this deep dive, hit like, subscribe to Tap Tech, and stay tuned. Once leaks turn into official reveals, we'll tear it apart so you know what's real and what's just rumor. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.